Alright, so here we're going to have a quick review of the Juzear 41T. This is a 1DD4BA set. It goes for around $170, $150, depending on the day for some reason. And yeah, let's get into this. So, it's the box. I did buy these used, so I may not have packaged it back up right. I don't know. Let's see. What's up? Got like some paper covering it. Get the Iems out. Take the foam out. Got the instruction manual. Take this foam out. Got the case. And yeah, we can put this box to the side. Alright, so let's talk about the case quickly. The case, nice. I like it. It looks a little, yeah, it's fine actually. There's nothing wrong with it. It fits in your pocket. Well, I think it's a little bit thick, but otherwise, I think this is a great case for portability. This is what I'm looking for when Iems come with portable cases. This is pretty much like what I think should come with an Iem, not these giant like Tangzu cases that are the size of like a small purse or something like that. No, this is what I'm looking for. Anyway, we'll open this up. If my lighting or the audio sounds weird, I am not home right now. That's why. So if it sounds echoey, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so it's cable, tips out, and this cable tie. I don't know why I can't get this cable tie back onto the cable. No matter how hard I try, it will not wrap around this. But yeah, so all right, tips. You get these red tips and you get these foam tips. The tips were good, no problems with the tips whatsoever. It does come with a small set of tips, which is what I need for my small ear holes, but yep. Let's talk about the cable. Now, this is a really well-liked cable for the people who have reviewed this from what I've seen. And I am not one of those people who likes this cable. I actually hate this cable a lot. Now, I filmed this review once before, but like I wanted to redo it, so I don't know if I can get this to show up again. But when I do this, yeah, there we go. See? That's a problem. That shouldn't happen. It's so stiff that it has like a memory to it. And it's awful. It feels awful to use. I don't know why this is such a well-liked cable. It is very thick and seems good quality made, I guess. The rubber feels a little bit like, I don't like it. I don't like the way like it feels, like the casing of it. And it's just, it has a high memory. And these hooks don't stay around my ears. I can't use these things. I have my ear, you know, and the hook goes around your ear, around the back of your ear, and this goes in like that. And this, actually, this would be on this side. And this will just pop out of my ear completely. The hooks are useless. I can't get them to stay around my ear. And just overall, I don't like this cable at all. I hate this cable, actually. I barely could use these Iems with this cable. And majority of the time, I had to switch cables because this is a terrible cable. I hate this cable. I don't know why this got so much praise from the reviews I've seen. That this cable's good for the price. I've seen better cables with a $50 Iem. This is bad. Like, for example, if you want Panamon came with a better cable. Anyway, let's talk about now comfort, fit, that stuff. Actually, let's talk about like the build looks first before we go over comfort. This looks amazing. Let me just say that. These look so nice to me. I thought like they didn't look that amazing in videos that I've seen of them, but in person, this resin is so clear that it looks like it's made of glass or something like that. It's really amazing to look at. Like it's beautiful, and like of course also has this wooden stripe. I think that looks nice, looks elegant. It's got like this like a metal emblem on the front of it, on like the right side, and then it's got like Juzear in cursive on the side on the other one. And I just love how clear the resin looks. If you wanted to show somebody the internals of an Iem, this is a great Iem to do that. Like just, you can see the dynamic drivers so clearly. You can see all the like the tubes. You can see all of the BAs so clearly. Like, I've seen a lot of clear Iems. This is like the clearest one I think I've ever seen. Like you can see through it, like just perfectly. It's excellent. It's really beautiful looking Iem. I think one of the best looking Iems in its price. Alright, that's enough about praising the looks. Let's talk about comfort. these are comfortable. I think that these are not very big. These are a good size. They fit in my ears pretty well. When they're in the ear, they really like lock in. They kind of like fit in because of this part here. This little ridge kind of gets like a hook into your ear. But this does have a downside that a lot of Iems have this. I'm pointing it out in this review. I don't know, because this week I was using them all week, and I had to put them in my ear and out of my ear a lot. And this part starts to agitate my ear a little bit. So like I wanted to, if you take your earbuds in and out of your ear a lot, this will bother your ear. At least it bothered it for me. So that's just something to note. But otherwise, I found these very comfortable with both the stock red black tips and the spin fits that I use on a lot of my sets. Fit-wise, they're very, very comfortable. I also use them with the medium spin fits, which I use for some of my Iems, but usually not. Now, let's talk about sound, what you're here for. And I don't actually have too much to say about these for sound because they have one glaring flaw that makes it so I really can't use them. And it's that they're shouty, very shouty. I didn't expect this. They're a very energetic set of Iems, very bright, and that's fine. I like that for some sets. But this one has, like, the vocals are so shouty. They're really in your face. I like forward vocals. And this is the most forward vocal Iem I have ever heard. Like, ever, actually. But it's not done well. It's very rough. The vocals are way too shouty and like it sounds like someone's yelling at you. And it has some sibilance in the upper mid-range and the highs, especially the upper mid-range. Now, if we're talking about female vocals, that's where this fails at completely. Male vocals, this can do well, actually. I like it. And instruments, it does well too. But once you get into like the higher pitch instruments or female vocals, especially J-pop, K-pop, female vocals with very higher pitch voices, this like really harasses my ears. I have to lower the volume every time for those songs, and then when I listen to another song with male vocals or like, you know, different genre, rap, something like that, I have to raise the volume. And that's really annoying, and it's very uncomfortable. And I don't want to be uncomfortable when I'm listening to my Iems. I want to just enjoy the sound, and I just can't do that for all the songs on my library on this. I can't do it for most of the songs actually on my library for this, because yeah, I can do some like rap songs well, but it can't do rock. You cannot listen to rock on these for me. On busy tracks, this thing gets really shouty and it's really uncomfortable. Now, when it's like a simple track, just a guitar solo, something like or instrumental, but like there's like not too much going on, it's very clear, very detailed. It sounds excellent. I really liked it, and I thought the imaging was really good when it doesn't get messy like that. But once you get a complicated track in, these become a mess to listen to. And it's really disappointing because I actually really like the signature. Like, I know you're like, oh, you just said the signature shouty, but how do you like the signature? I mean that I like the amount of bass it has is excellent. The forward vocals, I like forward vocals. I really do. That's like my favorite type of tuning. But the shoutiness, the sibilance, it's not usable. So let's talk about soundstage real quick. You're gonna get above average soundstage. I think you're getting good soundstage with these. Imaging is good when you can hear what's going on without the sibilance happening and hurting your ears. Otherwise, alright, so I'm probably putting this clip like in the middle of the review, so if you're like, what the hell, something changed? Yeah. So I did want to say that because I forgot to mention in the review because I kept talking about the shoutiness, I wanted to say another thing I like about the set is the bass is good quality. I think that the bass is very similar to the bass that you'll find in the QE Ears quartet. It is a good quantity, not the highest quality, but it's still punchy, it's still tight, it's not muddy. It's good. For the price, it's good quality bass. No qualms there. I actually really like the amount. I think that's like just the right amount that I would like in my Iems. So that was like another good thing about the set that made the set overall disappointing, that it's not very good overall with the shoutiness and stuff like that. Another thing is that I forgot to mention on the difference in the sound quality if I switch to spin fits, because I like to do that in my reviews. I found that the quality to be pretty similar sound, like pretty similar just overall. I thought that the deeper the insertion, which these small spin fits do give a deeper insertion than the large ones and then the stock, you do get a little bit more shoutiness than it already is. So I didn't like it as much with these, but I didn't like it either way. But I did use these during testing, so it's still shouty. With the larger spin fits, you get like the same amount of insertion, at least for than I do with these, and it's still shouty. Even though it does reduce the shout from the small spin fits, still shouty. Okay, well, yeah, back to wherever I was in the video. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about these. I was disappointed overall. I thought that I would like these a lot, and when I got them, I was like, oh, this is gonna be an easy, good review, because my channel is sounding super negative lately. I need something good, a positive review to give out, but this is not it for me. If you like it, if you can handle like a lot of if you're not sibilance sensitive, maybe this can be good for you. For me, I'm not like the most sibilance sensitive, but I am sensitive to sibilance. I can't take these. I can't use them. So I'm going to sell them to somebody or something. I don't know. I'm not going to use these. I can't use them. I recommend probably the Oxygen, something else. I would not use these Iems, but if you like them, good for you. But for me, this is not the move. All right. I hope this video helped out. See ya.